Fellas, what's good, man?
Hey, what's up, man?
Friday night, man. Friday night, me and Hight missed last week, so we're back here with more energy, more vigor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
So that,
and
so that means I can take a back seat today?
yeah. I'm gonna keep it all the way green with you, bro. Like, just being away for a little bit and just kind of decompressing and kind of letting all of life just kind of go to the side and just spend time with family and friends and just kind of it's a really big deal. It's really important, man. And
so you was able to recharge.
Absolutely. So battery on full this week.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get at you a little bit here because me and you have always talked about what is it? Guys in their mental state, kind of, in a sense, depression and stuff of that nature.
Right.
And you've been one of those guys that's really been against that word depression for some reason.
Still am, right.
But you kind of get it.
No,
you was able to get away a little bit, and kind of recharge yourself.
So no,
you don't kind of put that with a little depression in there, because
not in the least, brother. So
no?
And I'm glad you asked this question, because when I say that depression is just an abundance of sadness, right? Mm-hmm. That's when people will be like, "Oh, Charles, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about," right? Okay, depression is defined as a clinical. It's a clinical thing. It's not. It's an imbalance, right? And that's what causes that. Now, Charles Jones just needed a break. There's a difference between me just being able to unplug for a couple of days and focus solely on smiling and being happy and putting aside work things and putting aside things that are taking up time, right? As opposed to it being some kind of chemical imbalance that I might have. It's a totally different conversation. And I don't believe in the chemical imbalance. I believe in levels of sadness. And if you do more things that you like that make you smile, I don't think you'd feel the same way, but that's neither here nor there. Am I wrong, Hight? Maine was good, bro.
I mean, you've been wrong on this show a lot, and the trend
a whole lot.
And the trend is just continuing with this situation. You taking your break is equivalent to you needing a mental break or something to that. I mean, I don't know if it's depression, but it's just still. You're just wording it different to fit your narrative, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I love you, bro, but that's what it sounds like to me. You know what I mean? Like, it's nothing wrong with having to take a mental break away from stuff. I mean,
a la Simone Biles, but we'll get to her later on.
So with the I guess we need to go back and rediscuss the definition of depression, right? And if I'm telling you the literal definition of depression is a chemical imbalance in your emotional, that clearly tells you that this is a different kind of conversation, right?
Well, I don't think she said depression, though. I think she said something about needing a mental break.
Yeah.
No, Little was talking about depression. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm a lot of things, but I'm not depressed. I've never been depressed in my life. You know what I mean? That's just not what it is. Again, now, that's based on you guys who love to listen to clinical experts, quote unquote, who find reasons for y'all to go pay therapy money. I don't think that's the case. You know what I mean? I think you said, I think you need to get out, go on vacation, get some pussy, just get your life in a little bit better. And that's
but see, that's the thing. You say that as if it's a light switch somebody can just turn on and off.
It is, though. It is.
If you can't,
no, it definitely isn't.
Or you just can't get up and get a little bit of, coochie, that's going to put you into more of a sad state.
Well, you should be sad if you can't get no box. That's something that should trigger sadness.
Hey, it's semantics at this point.
So every ugly motherfucker should be depressed by y'all definition, right?
Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
If you can't go out and get pussy regularly, then you should be depressed. That's what y'all just told me.
Now that's just true.
Because I just said to you, the way to solve that sadness is to get up, go on vacation, go do some shit that you like to do, have a couple drinks, and fuck a bitch on the way there. But y'all say, nah, Chuck, you wrong. Okay, well.
It's not that cut and dry.
It's not.
You know what I mean? It's not that cut and dry.
Oh, so, it is.
You know,
you're speaking. Y'all like to make life more complicated than it is.
Nah, you're speaking from your individual standpoint, bro, of how you would define, you know what I'm saying, getting over needing a mental break or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's not for everybody, though.
So Little, you're telling me, Little, you and I were on the same page about this at one point. So now you feeling like it's some kind of medical condition?
No. I don't think it's a medical condition.
So keep it all the way a buck here, bro. Keep it all the way a buck. I expect this from Ant. I'm a little bit surprised by Maine, but you know that's what you're gonna get from Maine sometime. But Ant, you know, this is what Ants generally like. Well, there's a clinical explanation and things should be thought through thoroughly. Get the fuck out of here, Ant. Sometimes, man. What, man? Like I just so yeah, I had a break. It was dope. I got away. Saw my wife in a 2-piece. That we need more of that. You know what I mean? We need more strong drinks. We need more sunlight. That's what you need every now and again. That's just sadness, nigga. It ain't. Oh, I'm depressed. I need a therapist. Kid, what's good? We appreciate you rocking out with us. It's the pre-show, man. You know, we having a drink. We just talking and chit-chatting. So we appreciate you rocking out.
You have any chicken with the bones in while you was on your break?
I did not, nigga. It was all boneless week, nigga. For hustle, you know? All boneless out here, man. What's that sacrifice, nigga? So, let me just say this real quick for those who don't know what's going on. So, for weeks, this is now my life has been many moons, right? But for weeks, I have whipped these guys to the fact that as a man, you're supposed to sacrifice for your lady, but also in that sacrifice is that men are supposed to do things that their lady loves as well, right? Because 99% of women love something, but they love it more when they can share it with their man. That's actually a very 99% true statement. So I made the statement to these guys that, when I go get my lady some dinner, she's a very much give me 10 flats and I'm happy. She's very much that, right? And so I say, you know what, babe? I too will have 10 flats along with you. I motherfucking hate flats. However, because my lady loves it and we get to share in that love of her flats, we win, right?
No.
And of course, since the Sparring Minds retreat, these guys don't understand it. Rebecca, what's good with you? These guys don't.
No. Listen, you can share in the fact that your woman loves wings. You may prefer drums over flats.
Yeah,
you guys can have that discussion till the cows come home, but you don't have to necessarily indulge in what she likes only because she likes it. What do you like?
Definitely don't.
You sound like the lady from Coming to America.
No, shut the fuck
whatever you like.
So yeah, what do you like? You don't have a backbone for yourself?
Nigga, here we go.
That's exactly it.
So let me ask you this. You at the crib one day. You playing division. Your lady come in. She say, "Hey, do you mind if I play with you?" Oh shit, I love it. I love when I love something and you partake in it. That's what I'm saying. Whatever makes me happy, if I can share that happiness with her, it's a total victory. You see what I'm saying? Now, she may hate the whole thing. While she's sitting there, she might hate it. This shit sucks.
Yeah.
As an example, this is a real life example in my house. Faye don't like playing Mario Kart. I'm in here on the 70s playing Mario Kart. She'll come by once every now and again, get wiped, and then leave. But
That's
I
why
don't
she don't like it.
think we should come in and want to play and get beat up. I appreciate it.
That's why she don't like it, because you're always beating them.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So first off, it's the fact that we share something that I love. That's the core of the conversation, man. I wish you would grow up out here, man, because you know what I'm talking about. You're making life more difficult. If I love something and she want to share it with me, come on, man. It's a total win.
No, I get it. I think you were just super specific when you said flats, and you only eat them because she eats them. Like,
that's true.
You can share the meal and enjoy the company of one another during that meal, but you don't got to eat the identical meal that she has if you don't like it. So you can try one of hers and say, "Oh, okay, I'll try it. I'll indulge in what you like for this moment."
But that's what we're talking about here.
All right.
That's what we're talking about here.
Okay.
Is that if it makes her happy, I want to join in on that. You know what I mean? I want to be a part of that happiness, and vice versa.
Yeah.
I want, because marriage to me is a succession of joined events. That's what marriage is, right? Mm-hmm. And the more things you could do together, the better off you are. Now, it just so happens that the whole wings flats thing that turned into something spectacular, right? But like, it is what it is. Like, you know, like I'm learning to appreciate motherfucking chicken with bones in it, right? Like, I still hate the flats, but at least I can appreciate the chicken with the bones in it now. So, you know, you gotta do something for your lady for a chance. That's what's wrong with niggas. You don't want to act like niggas all the time. Y'all don't want to soften up a little bit and be like, babe, let's make something about you. Nah, y'all niggas too strong nowadays, man. Relax. She ain't testing your manhood, nigga. You know, you could bow down a little bit to her likes. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You're right.
Go outside and garden with her for an hour or so. Babe, let me go ahead and get the tulips. Yeah, that's just, she all right. She appreciate that shit, man. You know what I mean? But you know, niggas got a nigga. That's what it is.
True that. True that.
I wanted to get into something else. Go ahead, Little. What you got?
I'm Amazon shopping right now. You go ahead and keep on talking.
Come on, get this nigga, man. I wanted to get into something earlier too. And we don't even have enough time here in the pre-show to go over it. Maybe we'll carry it over. We'll see. Right?
Yeah. What you got?
I wanted to talk a little bit about, because I've been seeing a lot lately now. Again, I've been disconnected a little bit from social media. I'm just now getting back into it.
Same.
But it's been one of those things where we have historically, maybe not Ant, because Ant, you know, is part feminist. But I know you and I, Little, we get cooked quite often for our views on single women, right?
Oh my God.
And so me and Ant was having private conversations on the phone just yesterday, just chit-chatting about it. And it was like, are we even allowed to have an opinion on single women? Like, what's
wait. First and foremost, how are y'all discussing this without the rest of the group?
Nigga, I can't.
Like, I should have been informed on this conversation.
I called my brother on the phone, like, dig this bullshit, and we was having a conversation.
How come I wasn't a part of that?
Well, we were talking about everything but that.
I mean, you was probably in the kitchen working, man.
See?
Only me and Chuck are sitting home working remote.
Facts.
Okay.
Facts. Well. But they make it sound like, oh, y'all married, y'all can't have an opinion. I think at the end of the day, sis,
we weren't always married.
We weren't. Well,
yeah,
yeah, that's true. That's true. But also, and more importantly, like, we know what we look for in women to get them from single to married, because we walked their path. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We can say, yo, listen, that kind of behavior is not something I would look for in a wife moving forward. You dig? Mm-hmm. And now, whether they want to embrace that or not, most likely it's not, because they be like, Chuck, get the fuck out of here.
I mean, it comes down to, like, you know, it's hypothetically speaking, you're saying it's a list of 10 things, right? And, you know, obviously the goal is to reach all 10, right? But that doesn't mean you can't aspire to hit 7 or 8 and still be on the positive, right? So, you know, all 10 is not going to work for everybody, but you shouldn't be, I don't know, comfortable with 2.
Right. Totally.
You know what I mean?
All 10 is rare.
Especially when the average is 6.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Mm. Yeah, Kia is actually asking, can single women actually have an opinion on marriage?
No, she doesn't actually have an option on marriage.
Oh, an option? Okay.
Oh, but I think she means opinion.
I know. I just wanted to clean it up. I didn't want her
no,
to
you
be
did it
out
right
there
there.
like
Pardon
that.
me for being an asshole.
Why not?
They obviously they can have an opinion, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Single women can have an opinion on marriage because it's, I hope, something that they're striving for. So by all means, have an opinion on it. You know what I mean? Have an opinion. And that's a good thing. It's a good thing that you're educating guys on what a single woman's looking for in order to take that next step. That's dope to me.
Mhm.
How else is the guy gonna know? You know? So then the next question is, so okay, here's the pushback I get. The pushback I get is, oh, well, you're married, you're out the game, your opinion's no longer valid.
I think they're valid. I think they're more valid now.
Yeah, I believe so too.
I'm where you're trying to be.
What do you say?
I'm where you're trying to be.
Yeah, like we know what it took to get here. We have a little bit more experience to properly guide or direct to that space.
It's no knock. It's no knock on women, man. There's a lot of that. Oh, Sparring Minds hates men. It ain't that at all. It ain't that at all. It's that I only care to try to get you to a level of happiness that I'm at in my marriage. You see what I'm saying? And if you out here acting in a certain way, if you're moving a certain way, at least from Charles Jones' perspective, I'm like, yo, that's not necessarily wifey behaviors. Here's some tips.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, I don't want no tips off you. Okay. Then, we're 45, living at home, paying, and living with cats. That's
Cat plants.
My plant is growing. Bitch, what? Go get a man. You want the goddamn plants? But
shout out to all the green thumbs out there.
So yeah, no, I don't think that Sparring Minds is attacking the single ladies. I think that we're just trying to help y'all get to a level of happiness. So hold on, little.
Some of them heifers ain't never gonna be happy.
But you're a single guy. So,
yeah.
So what's behind it when you're giving ladies advice on relationships or you're commenting or you're getting involved in this conversation? You're actually on the market. It's different for me and Ed because we're not shopping anymore.
I mean, I'm gonna basically tell you what I'm looking for. What I look for in a woman. That's. I mean, what you said earlier on about we know what we want in order to get us. So what I'm telling you is how you're gonna get me, anyways. I
think that's fair. That's fair. Like who better to tell you than the person you're targeting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
don't come at me with no flats. Come at me with the drums.
We all good.
And the paper plate?
No, there's definitely no fucking paper plates over in this household. Yeah, everything will have to be on China. I ain't no little kid. We ain't no picnic. We're not doing all that. No. Definitely don't.
I don't know what's worse, yo. The paper plates or the boneless chicken fingers.
Jesus Christ.
Sparring Minds. Let the games begin.
Hey, these are.
My bad, fellas. Ooh.
We on? What's going on? Oh, hold up. We got Swinky coming.
on that white, no muzzle. Sparring Minds live every Friday. Let's go. Look, it's Sparring Minds. If you don't know the name, look us up. You know it's all facts when you got Chef Maine cooking up a couple of brothers who know all about the struggle. Black excellence, you know we just work hard and hustle. Whenever you want that urban talk, you know we keep it real. Mr. Maritime on the mic. Yeah, you know the deal is real life. Hotel High Tower bringing you the feel. DJ Payne, keep it 100. Matter of fact, keep it a mill. Let's go. Let's go.
Before we continue, I'd like to take a moment to recognize Terrence Clark. Terrence was an All-American high school basketball star in the Boston area. He attended the University of Kentucky, and following his freshman year, he declared for the draft to pursue his lifelong dream of playing in the NBA. Terrence was expected to be drafted tonight, but he tragically passed away in April following a car crash. He was 19. His extraordinary talent, commitment, and dedication to the game deserve to be recognized on this stage. With us this evening is Terrence's mom, Asmin, his brother Gavin, his sister Tatiana. To the three of you, all of those who knew and admired Terrence, please know that he will forever be part of the NBA family. It is my honor to now announce that with the next pick in the 2021 NBA draft, the NBA selects Terrence Clark from the University of Kentucky.
Jesus.
An incredible moment last night, fellas. And so we can't start the show out any other way than to pay homage to T. Clark and the NBA for doing a legendary job of recognizing the young man. We can skip the intros; they know who we are. But to start a show with T. Clark, I didn't see nothing better. Do y'all agree?
Totally agree.
Totally. Yeah.
Spot
great,
on.
Great kid,
Spot
man.
on. Spot on. Amazing young man, yo.
You know, it means a lot to the city, I'm sure. You saw moms and crying. It's tough, man. It's tough.
Nah.
But
yeah, it definitely was.
Obviously, RIP to the young bro and
rest in peace, T. Clark.
Sparring Minds, episode 84 we're in right now. So obviously we appreciate y'all rocking out with us. We got a couple of shout outs, Maine. Did you want to rock and roll with Rachel Rollins? You want to start there?
Definitely want to give a shout out, show some black girl magic love to Rachel Rollins. As President Biden has picked her to be the U.S. attorney for Massachusetts. That's a major deal, you know what I mean? And just want to show her some love, man, because that's super dope. You know what I mean? She was one of the key people that was instrumental in the Sean case, that situation. So and she got that was a high profile case. She got a lot of pub from that. So just super dope. So just shout out Rachel Rollins.
Word up. Little, if you want to shout out Master P, I know he was doing some other things. Seems like every week we haul in that Master P, man.
I mean, it's been going on for a while though. Quietly, it's just been really quietly kept. Master P has House of Glory, which is his own black-owned wrestling federation, basically. And it's crazy because you got, I mean, he has guys from the industry. I mean, Stevie J and what's the little dude? Scrappy. If I'm not mistaken, I want to believe they're tag team champions up in the House of Glory. He's really making moves, man. I mean, he's
hold
trying
up,
to.
hold up, little, because Payne's over here dying, bro. Yo, Payne, what's really good, man? Come on, man.
Yo. Stevie J and Little Scrappy, get the fuck out of here.
Why,
bro? Yo.
Hey, Scrappy ain't scared to get down. He don't win a lot.
You know how many out of work wrestlers of color he could have went out and got? This nigga got loving hip hop stars wrestling. Get them the fuck out of here, yo. Like, come on, man.
Yo, come on, Payne.
I'm not mad.
What was that?
Yeah, I'm not mad with that.
I have no problem with that. I have no problem with this. It's just like what celebrity death match. It just ain't no death here. It's just
Yo, Payne is the worst lately. I don't know what's going on out here, B, but yo, he's turning the volume up on that shit, bro. Niggas gonna be happy at all around Payne, bro.
That shit got me laughing my ass off right there.
Yeah, I think this has been going on since like what 2019, if I'm not mistaken. You know, yeah.
I love it. I love it. Let me give a quick shout out before I throw the lob to Hightower. So I got a shout out to the homie Toot Whalen, Maine. I know you're familiar with this project well. So shout out the Right Cinema. The next move is playing in West Newton. That's August 14th. Tickets are $15, I believe, on Eventbrite. Local cat doing amazing things in an industry that, you know, it's tough to get into. So he built his own route, man, independent project. Come on, man. I love it.
So salute to Toot.
Yeah, salute to those guys, man. Salute to that.
My dog too, baby. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Nothing better than building something from the ground up. That's what he's doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I need a cameo.
Best way to do it.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Best way to do it. Best way to do it from the ground up. Sure.
So he's laying the blueprint down for everybody else who wants to get into that industry. You know what I mean? Get out in the streets, get your projects just made, and then reach for the stars, man. That's what he's doing. So we're always going to salute that. Hightower got a salute. Now, Sparring Minds, I'm going to step away from this salute. Now, generally, I'm here for the salutes, and I'm here as a supporting cast, and I got your back on all the salutes. That's 100% of the time. However, my brother Hightower about to get into a salute right now that I don't really mess with.
Oh, did I get killed on this today?
The floor is yours, my brother. Take it away.
Well, I'm getting killed on a few things this week, so remind me because I can't pull my notes up right now.
Nigga, I can give you the cliff notes. You said the skirt is dope. I need to go get one. That's what you said. Now I don't, you know. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Listen, this is definitely not a shout out, but you know.
Can we get the brother's name?
Shout out to the homie Conway. You know, his bars are always on point. You know, he ran into a little bit of a situation recently where he was wearing some garments that weren't very becoming of the type of artist that he represents himself to be, right? So
no, Ed, get the fuck out of here, Ed. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You ain't about to sweet talk this bullshit, bro. Come on, man. Garments he represents himself. Get the fuck out of here, Ed. What you talking about? That nigga got in the goddamn skirt. Rowdy Conway? What the fuck is that?
It's not.
This is that new school wear behavior right here.
Well,
it's definitely not.
Let's clarify a few things. So
it's a scarf, right?
More context. It's like a scarf.
First and foremost, I'm not condoning what he decided to wear. Because I got into a little bit of a back and forth this week about it. And I just said, I don't see the big deal because men typically
wear skirts
under certain circumstances, wear that type of attire.
I never in the history of ever
would wear a skirt on the kilt.
No, I use kilt as an example. Someone was like, "Oh, it's not a kilt. He can't get that."
Is he Scottish?
Dudes ain't that rich that they can just be wearing anything out
That's
here.
all it is, little. That's all it is.
But
Listen,
that's a scarf. That's not a skirt
scarf.
or kilt.
well, that's the thing is like,
First of all, a
I
scarf
didn't
is
realize
around your neck.
I didn't realize it was a scarf at all at the time. I thought it was a skirt of some sort. So that's the conversation I was having. So I was saying, like, listen, it's not a big deal. Men wear kilts. Someone, I'll leave all the names out of it. But they were like, what do you mean? It's not a kilt. He's not Scottish, blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
Facts.
but it doesn't matter what nationality he is or what his religion is. If it's okay for this particular person to wear it or that particular person to wear it, why is it wrong for him to wear it the way he decides he wants to wear it? You can't move the goalpost, right?
Come on, man.
We're not doing that.
So that's all I said. That's all I said. I wasn't saying he should wear it or he's wrong for wearing it. I was just like, it's not a big deal. Nothing to see here.
I got pinned said earlier today. I was with the leading lady of Youngins on Game, which is another podcast, and she definitely was about to hand me my head when I was talking about this guy with his skirt on. She definitely was. But no, I don't care how much money I ever make. You're not gonna catch me in the skirt. It's never gonna happen.
It's amazing that we let it get away with so much murder around here, bro.
What are you talking about?
He just sit there, he put ribbons and bows and decorate sentences, and niggas just be like, you know what, ain't good point. I'm not gonna get the fuck out of here. I'm not gonna sit here and let Ant green like this nigga wearing the skirt, bro. Come on, man. I'm not gonna green like that.
I didn't agree like it. I just said it's not a big deal.
I was actually told he was doing it as a tribute. I don't know how true that is, but I have no idea who he was doing the tribute to, but that's what I got word of earlier today, that it was out of a tribute to someone else.
Yeah, but that's not enough for some people. They still want to, pan serum or whatever, but, it is what it is.
Right.
To my Muslim brothers out there, I salute y'all, man. I know the kind of garment you guys wear as well.
No, we're not. No. Stop.
Listen, you want to go there, go there.
Someone mute his mic, please. Stop. We're not doing this. We're not doing this today. We're not doing this today.
So while Conway is dealing with mental illness, we're gonna also talk about Simone Biles.
Yo, man, he's having a Lisa moment. You remember Lisa from BU, right?
Oh.
Man. It's a little insider. I'm sorry.
To each his own, man. To each his own.
Yeah.
That's all I was saying. To
each his own, man. To each his own. But he's not wearing a dress. Like you got to put more context in it than that. It's not a dress.
Shout out my man Black Diamond on Facebook.
But oh man.
So let's jump. Go ahead, man.
A sip of this wine, man. I'm just having a sip of this wine, man. We good. Do your thing. Do your thing, babe.
Simone Biles, man. So obviously, we all know that she withdrew from the Olympics, and she was discussing it as a mental health issue. Hey, let me start with you on the bro. Like, first off, is mental health a difficult conversation to get into when we're talking about these athletes? And then let me go this way. Sorry, pardon me. Did she do the USA and her teammates a disservice by quitting in the middle of the Olympics?
Stop it.
No. Mental health is a thing, even though it's been more pronounced in recent years, it's still a thing that's not taken as serious as it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Like that shit, suppose she went on, tried to fight through that shit and just had a mental breakdown mid-routine or something like that. Like, nah. Take your, just like any job tells you, your health comes first. Like, even though jobs don't really mean it, you know what I mean? But your health comes first. You gotta take care of you, because if you fuck around and have a nervous breakdown, what good are you to us then?
Yeah.
Maine
I'm with you.
Where you at with this, King?
I mean, yeah, I'm with Payne. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely with Payne on that one. Again, if she stays, if she's not right, if her head's not in it, and there's things that's not right, where she can perform to the level that she's used to, then yeah, she's doing her team worse disservice by being out there under that state for trying to just fight through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't think people think it's just that easy, that cut and dry. You know what I mean? And it's really not for some people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I salute her, man. Naomi Osaka, Simone Biles, I salute anyone that has to go through different things like that, and everybody copes with things differently. You know what I mean? So who am I to judge?
Yeah.
Hi, Tyler.
Is she doing her team a disservice? No. Is her team doing her a disservice? That she has to carry them? Yes.
Oh, nigga.
Hey. Right back at you.
If they were all on the same level as her, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Exactly.
So why are you singling her out? Because she's taking care of herself.
Little
Church.
Hey, Church. As much as I love to see her compete, I applaud her, you know, for taking time out for her own well-being. I mean, you know, why be out there trying to compete knowing that I mean, like, I don't see how she'll be able to like concentrate. Truthfully, I mean, some of the stuff that she does, like, she really has to focus. And you know, if she's not feeling right, she's not well in the head, I don't see what good it's gonna do.
So she's dealing with. She came out a few years back, and she made it public that she's dealing with ADHD, right? And here in the U.S., she was prescribed Ritalin as a way to kind of keep that tame, which is how she's been able to perform so well over the last couple of years, right? However, in Japan, you can't take Ritalin for ADHD. They don't allow it as a country, right?
Okay.
They only allow you to take ADHD for narcolepsy. And so the backdrop to this story is that while she's dealing with ADHD and has been for years, now she's not even able to take the medication that she was been able to take to kind of get her way through that. So shame on Japan. There's got to be a better vetting system for host countries, right? So if you're going to be a host country, there has to be a level of understanding. There needs to be an Olympic set of rules that supersede whatever host country there is involved. You know what I mean? Because at this point, U.S. is losing one of their better performers over a Japanese rule, not an Olympic rule. And that's wild to me. That's wild. Now, with that said, here's who I feel for. I feel for the individual. This is in hindsight, of course, because I'm sure Simone thought she was going to be able to perform through this. In hindsight, I feel for the young lady who was left off the team so that Simone could make it, because she could have been there. She could have been there. She could have performed. Of course, she's not as good, but you know, if Simone knew up front, yo, Japan's not going to let me take my medicine. I can't go over there. It's not going to work out right. Let Tasha go instead. Tasha goes. She gets the opportunity. You know, being a part of the Olympics is a major thing. It's life-changing. You know what I mean? And
definitely is.
So, you know, I don't know if it's a fault of Simone. But,
well, that's where it seems like you're heading, that you're kind of faulting her.
Well, so you and I have talked about this in the NFL, right?
Yeah.
There were guys who said, I'm not going to Denver. I literally can't play.
The Mile High,
The guy had sickle cell anemia.
Yep.
He said, I have a condition to where I can't play in the thin air. I can't play under those conditions, right? So he said, I'm staying home. I'll meet up with the team after when they come back. And the team could have said, yo, you leaving us in the lurch. We don't have our starting corner. They could have said that.
Yeah.
We understand medically.
Yo, knock it off, man. Knock it off. We're not comparing the Olympics.
But
don't hurt yourself with that reach,
Olympics to a regular season.
Definitely not a reach.
Yeah, yo,
that's a reach.
Yo, put Bill arms right now, cuz Bushwick Bill arms right now. Yo, crazy.
Definitely not.
I mean, he does make a good point, though. He does make a good point.
No, he doesn't.
Nah, he makes a good
No, he
point.
doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Payne, where are you?
Stop condoning his bullshit.
Nah, he does make a good point.
Did she know the rule before she went over there? She may not have. If she didn't know the rule, then what you're saying is totally off.
Okay, so
I'm pretty sure she did know.
She's an Olympian, so talk to me as if she did.
But I'm pretty sure she did know because they're real thorough about these things going over there. Like they know what drugs they're not supposed to take.
You sure?
I mean, they know what drugs they're not supposed to take.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Bottom line is, listen, bottom line is this. Bottom line is this. All the gold medals that she won. They're individual medals.
Mm-hmm.
So if she doesn't compete, she doesn't win the individual medal.
Yeah.
If someone else wants to step up, this is their opportunity to do so.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
So
the team is still there. The team can still compete.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know how. I'd have to look into the rule of how that works, right? But
there's individual events and there's team events.
Yeah, but now their team is their team. They're not allowed to substitute once you're there, so you're down a member, correct?
No. What it is they go by points. So if one of her teammates can't get a certain amount of points for that event, then they just not going to be in there. I mean, but it is what it is. I mean, she can mess up and she may not be on there. It's not, she doesn't have a straight line to the championship. She still has to go through little preliminary rounds. So,
listen, and the committee wasn't giving her full scoring rights anyway. So
no,
at this point doesn't even matter.
they were fucking with her scores.
Yeah, because she's
essentially. Go ahead, Little.
No, go ahead.
So essentially, what's going on is because she's so good at what she does, there's nobody who can compete with her. Now, on paper, this is how we feel because we think that she's the best. But now they're doing this on the scoring because they're like, well, if anyone else tries to do what she's doing, there's a chance that they can get hurt. So we're not going to give her the full scoring of what she's doing. We're going to just kind of scale back on what she's doing because she's doing.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah,
you just painted a picture that Simone Biles did a 10 performance, but they predetermined they're going to give her a 9.5.
Yes.
Yeah. Basically,
bullshit. I don't believe that.
They just announced it.
They're saying that she can do things that other girls can't do. Like she can do 3 flips coming down. They can only do 2.
And they'll give her a 9 instead of a 10.
Yep.
Yeah.
To level the playing field.
And
no way.
She sticks the landing and she does it perfectly, and it's still a 9, like instead of a 10.
Yeah.
How?
That's like Steph Curry hitting a 3, but they only give him counting for 2 because no one else can hit a 3.
Okay, so let's go back to the source information. Where'd you get this from?
It's all over the news.
Yeah, it's all over the news right now.
Maybe not in Florida.
Put it this way, I think after all this bullshit with Japan, there's been a lot of like extra shit going on with this Japan shit. Like it might be a long time before Japan gets another Olympic bid.
Yeah.
I can't. Okay, so the Olympic bid has nothing to do with the judging. They don't have all Japanese judges.
No, but there's been a lot of shit leading up to it, like different shit with the basketball, the shikari shit, this shit,
the hair stuff for the swimming,
a lot of different shit, and it all seems to be.
What does shikari got to do with Japan?
Well, I mean that's just something small. I just threw that in there, but the other shit is all shit geared towards African American or minority play. Like the shit with the swimming caps, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, that didn't make any sense.
What happened with the swimming caps?
Basically, like they banned the type of swimming caps that would help someone with our type of hair, kind of like in short. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, I forget what the girl's name is that won last time. Like, another the black girl that does that swims. I forget what her name is off the top of my head right now, but like I think they were trying to limit her. You know what I mean? Like with that, like, oh no, we're not about to let them take over another damn sport.
Wait a minute. Okay, So y'all speaking into some conspiracy shit that I gotta look more in. So you're saying she can't wear the regular rubber U.S. cap that everybody else wears?
It's not the regular. It's one that's made basically for braids and longer dread type hair.
Wait a minute. Is it Olympic sanctioned?
But that's what they're saying.
That you have to wear.
They're saying it's not Olympic sanctioned out there, but they've been wearing it here. So I don't get it.
That shit is not sanctioned by the Olympic governing committee. You should know up front. Don't take that shit to Japan. There's no fault there. Come on, man. Come on, man.
You just don't want to be wrong, bro.
You're looking for special. What? Get the fuck out of here.
No. This is what's going on.
That's
wild, man.
So what, do they have to shave their head?
What's going on here, Chuck, is that you have a field of athletes competing for the same medal, right? And they're all wearing swim caps, but they don't all have the same type of textured hair. So you're saying they all have to wear the same swimming cap anyway?
I'm saying that you have to wear. It goes with any sport, brother. I don't know what we're talking about. You have to wear a uniform that's sanctioned by the league that you're playing in. That's every sport we've ever known. Those caps are there for a reason. It's to not somebody
for swimming. And they decided to ban that particular one for that particular type of athlete.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, this shit
She's
ain't
been wearing the caps for years, Chuck.
This ain't an old rule. All of a sudden came up with.
This ain't her first Olympics.
Has she? Okay, so she's worn those caps at previous Olympics.
Yeah.
This is a new rule.
Okay, so this is a new rule, but it's a rule in place that she knew was there before she went to the Olympics, correct?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a new rule until she came over there. This is why Payne's saying Japan is in trouble. Japan is just changing everything. Listen, we gotta get you some news outlets down there in Florida, man.
So, Sparring Minds, I've muted Anthony Hight for the rest of the show. One thing we're not gonna tolerate out here. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I don't know if you guys can see the swimming cap right here.
No, I can't see. Oh, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So this is the swimming cap I guess they were wearing. And this is the one that's actually being banned right now.
But so
they have a smaller version. Well, I mean, we've all seen the smaller version though.
Black people sometimes they kill me because we want. This is the Olympics. I'm saying that this is a global sporting event. Black people have a way of sometimes wanting the rules to conform to us, right? Sometimes.
No.
Wait, fam.
Fair.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a difference.
And that's not fair. That's not fair.
What advantage? What advantage do you get from this, though?
Nigga, the definition of fair is that we are all using the exact same thing. That's the definition of the literal definition of fair. If you want just, that's different. We're talking about fairness. And in the Olympics, their job is to make sure that the playing field is fair. And so, yes, everybody needs to wear the same motherfucking cap.
So how is this fair to them when they're here?
Hold on.
I don't see how this.
Don't even go there. Don't even go there. So,
go ahead.
If everyone has to wear the same exact thing, how do you equate for different sizes?
Grow up here.
That's a fair question. That's a fair question.
Come on, man.
You just
that's a fair question.
Fair is everybody wearing the same one?
Come on, man. Obviously, sizing of your uniform. Yo, that's ridiculous, bro. Are you kidding me?
Not even that though. Like, so how do you explain how do you explain track runners wearing different shoes?
So different
shoes are different.
And that's a good example. Different shoes that are on a list approved by the Olympics, correct?
Right, but those caps were.
Shikari's not out there running in Jordans.
Huh?
Shikari's not running in Jordans.
If she wanted to, she could.
On a list that was provided by the Olympics.
If she wanted to, she could.
No, you got to run in sneakers that are approved by the Olympic Committee.
Right, but that cap was that cap was legal up until it seemed like that cap was legal up until the black girls started dominating swimming. Then they were like, wait, no, her hair is different. That must be. It almost seemed like her hair is different. There must be something going on.
That swim cap's helping her beat everybody in the pool. We can't have her wearing it anymore.
Ridiculous.
So guess what? She takes it off and beats everybody still.
100 years old rule is all of a sudden changed that quick.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna agree to disagree on this now because this same shit. They do it in every sport. Oh well, Kyrie wants to wear the white uniforms tonight instead of the black ones. I don't understand what you're talking about. Wear the same fucking uniform everybody else is wearing. Oh, Brady decided he don't want to wear his shoulder pads today. Oh well, he don't have to. Don't worry about it.
Brady get his ass cracked out there.
According to Chuck, everybody has to cut their hair to conform to the legal standard of the swim cap.
If I'm playing or participating in the Olympics, I know what the requirement is up front. And my job is to meet that requirement. Thank you, Queen. Come on, man. Y'all custom rules for these chicks.
What do you mean? She's agreeing with us.
She's agreeing with us. What are you reading?
You braid it or put it in a low ponytail to fit the smaller cap.
There isn't much you can do with a small cap. Period.
Can't do that.
You fit it into the smaller cap. You make it work.
I don't think you can fit that in there.
Come on, man. You dudes gotta knock it off, man.
Yo, next. Yo, we just spent like 30 minutes debating this Olympic shit.
But then when Simone wants to step away and take a mental break, she's wrong.
Like Chuck took last weekend.
I'm not diagnosed with ADHD. I'm not on medication. I'm not on Ritalin to control anything. That's some play doctor gave me because we're not. Come on, man.
What's next?
Took a mental break.
Yeah. Your homie, Ant. Your homie Issa got married.
Yeah. Not to Lawrence either.
Talk to me about it.
So, I'm not sure if anybody here knew, but she was dating and engaged and all of that lovely stuff. And she popped up married the other day. So, salute to her. I think the pushback is that nobody knew, not that it was anybody's business, but nobody knew. She didn't share her bliss prior to marriage. She didn't even pop. A lot of people didn't know she was even dating anybody until that she got married. So now the question is, can you find happiness and without posting your significant other on social media and blah, blah, blah. So social media has been going crazy over the last couple of days, but salute to Issa. I'm happy she did what she did. Nobody's in her business.
Okay, you got an opinion on it?
I mean, I feel the same way Ant does. Like, it really ain't nobody's business.
Yeah.
Like, it's just weird that she decided to just post it once she got married. Like, but
see, and I was going to clear y'all out, but I'm gonna let you keep going. I'm gonna let you dig your own hole. Go ahead.
Either way, it's nobody's business because I'm pretty sure, like, when I posted I was engaged, people were like, "Oh, he just popped up engaged." Oh well. So what? I didn't want y'all to know who the hell I was dating. Like from the jump, because people here come to, oh, I used to talk to her, oh, I used to talk to him.
The vultures.
Oh, I know her. Peanut gallery. Get them the fuck out of here, first of all.
Yeah.
So I think that could be why she did it. You know what I mean? But who knows? Everyone has their own reasoning.
Maine?
Yeah. I mean, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Like, what works for some don't work for others. You know what I mean? So it's not really push back on that for me as far as that opinion. I'm just ready to see Insecure. You know what I mean? The final season Insecure. You know what I'm saying? They were up, and that's really it, man. But salute to East. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, again, everybody's different. Some people want to show their significant other off. Some people don't. I mean, again, when you do that, you're subject to critiquing or comments or whatever, and maybe she wants to stay away from that. You know what I'm saying? Being the positions in the limelight. So You know, again, what works for some don't work for others. I mean, so no knock either way. Salute to Issa.
Little, where you at with it?
I have no problem with it. You know, I have no problem with it. You know, like the other guys, you know, said before me, you know, maybe, you know, she just didn't want no one in her business. You're always gonna have the vultures out there, people that are always gonna talk this. They probably didn't want to hear all that. From what it looks like, I mean, he's a good guy. I mean, I mean, he's a businessman from Senegal. So, you know, he probably has some money. You know what I mean? There's more to come. We'll you know, so I guess we'll stay tuned to see what goes on.
So, you know, Sparring Minds, let me say this real quick. We don't craft these shows in advance. We don't predetermine ideas and thoughts. We don't do none of that. We just kind of come in and have a conversation. But I swear that these conversations feel like these guys get together in advance, agree on something, knowing this exact opposite. This chick, Issa, right?
Love you, Chuck.
So all of y'all came here and said, oh, Chuck, she don't want nobody in her business. And yet here we are talking about a post of her being married. So if you didn't want nobody in your motherfucking business, you wouldn't have posted about being married. So all the bullshit about why she didn't do anything about previously is null and void.
No, time and place.
No, what the fuck?
Yeah. Like, are you serious?
Null and void.
Yeah, knock it off.
Secondly, if you, I don't follow Issa. I'm not a fan of.
No.
Talks about often. No.
So you wouldn't know if she took it in the eye on a wedding night.
No, educate your boy. Does she post on social media often?
Yeah.
I don't follow. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
She's a public figure.
Does she post about Tune In Friday, or does she post about her personal life?
It's usually whatever she's doing at the time. I don't know. I don't get into the context too much, but I see her on the feed.
Yeah.
Little, when I tune into your page, brother, I see Little's up at Planet Fitness. He's out there doing his thing. I got a video of Little at a restaurant. Okay, he's out there having a good time. Right? When I see Ant posting about some track he was listening to. Right? Okay, I can dig that.
Well, she does the same thing.
I look on Payne's page. Payne talking about his lady, talking about some kind of random joke he ran into. Okay, I can dig it, Payne. I love it. You like it, I love it. When I go on Maine's page, Maine talking about, I'm cooking at the Gallivant. Or I'm out here with Risk. We having these drinks. It's fucking lit. Oh, shit, I love it. Right? This is what I see when I go on social media pages. If her page is anything like that, it makes sense. So you just omitted the single most important thing in your life, right? Which would be your husband. And then don't want nobody in your business just to come back and post about it. Don't make sense. So why are you leaving out something that's so important if you post regularly on social media? Now, if she wasn't active on social media, I can understand. Well, y'all just told me she posts daily.
She doesn't post daily.
Posting about her business and what she does and post her personal life is two different things, though.
But I asked specifically.
I don't follow her to know. Yeah, I don't follow her to know what she posts exactly about. But if she's posting about or promoting projects and things she has coming up, as opposed to her personal life and who she's dating, I don't really see a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's why I asked specifically, what does she post about? It just said she posts about things that's going on in her life. Okay? It's not just about Tune In Friday. So building off of that foundation, if you're talking about things that are important to you in your personal life, guess who should be at the top of the list? The motherfucker you're about to marry.
Yeah, each his own.
I'm looking at her feed now.
What? She has 21 posts on the Instagram.
IG. She's posting about, magazine covers, the Insecure shoot.
Yeah.
She was with Diddy for something. I don't know why she was with Diddy. It's all business for the most part.
Yeah.
Sparring Minds listeners, you just heard Ant say a moment ago, she talks about her personal life, Chuck, don't worry about it. That's when I was able to go in. Now he want to change the narrative. This is typical Hightower shit. Matter of fact, any woman, this goes out to any woman who is dating a man, any one of you. If you're dating somebody that you're proud to be dating, right, and you're not cheating and you're not doing all the other kind of things that will prevent you from not posting on social media, post about the motherfucker who is making you happy. That's what you should be doing, right? Why not? We go on social media, we talk about all the things that make us happy, smile, etc., etc., and you're not talking about the motherfucker you're about to be with, married to. What are you doing? Clearly, you're not as happy as you should be. If it don't pop into your head to post about that motherfucker.
No, I mean, but that's just one avenue.
No, let me go.
She may not.
Every time I go on Maine's page, right? I go on Maine. Yo, what's the core logic? I go on Maine's page. Maine like, yo, my queen. Life is legendary. What's the core logic behind that?
Okay, maybe she's not big on.
Let him answer the question. I want to hear the answer.
I'm out of the time, right? Check it out. But there's plenty of times that we're out and I'm not posting about it. Plenty.
Yeah.
There's plenty of times. There's plenty of times I'm doing things that I'm like I didn't post to the people that I was chefing up at Payne's thing a few weeks ago. I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's my man. I don't, you know, I don't have to do that. I'm just saying there's a time and place for everything.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. You know, you can pick and choose when you want to do stuff, bro.
Okay, so let's get past the tap dancing and let's go right back to the claim question.
Yeah, but she may not.
No, because you just tap dancing around my whole goddamn
Chuck, but y'all looked at one avenue. But you looked at one avenue of where she's at. You looked on Instagram. You noticed she only has 21 posts on Instagram, and it's all business. But she talks on Twitter all the time.
Yo. First off, little hold that. I goddamn am not gonna let Jermaine just tap dance around that question. I'm going right back to it. Nigga.
Oh, okay.
Jermaine, when you post about the legendary wrist, we love it. I'm here for the stories. What causes you to post about wrist? That's all I want to hear. I don't want to hear the Sammy Davis. I don't need all that.
No. When I post about it, we're having a good time. And I want to share that moment. That's what it is.
So now y'all telling me that Issa never has a good time or moment that she wants to share with her fiance. That's what I'm hearing?
I'm not famous though. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not famous. I'm not a celebrity. It's different. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not famous.
Why does that different? Celebrity has nothing to do with love.
Yeah, it does.
Hey, we'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll see. Maybe she'll post more in the coming future now that they're together and they've gone through the whole wedding stage. Maybe there'll be more.
I hate a secret love, bro. I don't like that, man.
Why? Why you got it? But why do you need to know about it?
So you need to know everything.
Right.
You know what it is? No, not because it's built in something deeper. It's built like we laugh and we have a joke. We're talking about it. But it's built in something deeper. So it's built in
women online shit too much.
No, women who cheat, right? So if you know women who cheat regular, the consistent cheaters, right? These are the guaranteed the women who say, I don't want everybody in my business. All of us here have a story about some girl we was talking to, and she said, oh, don't be telling everybody we did because I don't want everybody in my business. All of us have that story. When it just turns out she's a cheating ass bro. But now we all right. Well, it's okay. You don't gotta talk about it.
Get the fuck out of here, yo. Yo, reach it today, brother.
Just disagreeing with Chuck. That's fine. Little, get us a fucking mirror time since we ain't gonna have a real episode out here. We're just gonna bullshit with it. Give me one.
Wait, we done already?
We're over an hour.
And you seem real animated. You seem like you want to keep going.
Yo,
because I'm like, yo, this is what's really good, and y'all like, nah, Chuck, you don't know shit, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
No, I mean, I don't like posting all the time on Facebook. It ain't for everybody. I post every now and then. Like, I've dealt with some people that they feel like Facebook is like the world. I don't understand what it is. Like, you know, like y'all must love to see them likes pop up there and whatnot. Yeah, go ahead. Speak on.
Let me attack what you're saying as well as what Fabian's saying. I can kill two birds with one stone.
Go ahead.
So before social media, before Facebook, before Black Planet, right?
Yeah.
If you had a bad chick with you, somebody you really like, really fuck with, big ass titties, ass was tremendous. You had something like that, right?
What about personality?
Personality was amazing as well.
Okay.
You had something like that. Guess what you did? And I can speak for all of y'all because I know it's facts.
You flaunted her around.
You ain't gonna believe what bitch I got, nigga. That's facts. We all have done that.
Yeah.
Why?
Nah, not really. No.
Let's go.
No.
I'm not a bragger, B.
No. You know, you. No, I didn't do that. You know, you will see me out here and there. Oh, good, he's gone. This motherfucker. Nah, he can stay gone. He can stay gone. Somebody mute him. Nah. Chuck's just a lover of social media. He loves to express himself through Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is. You know, he just.
No, it's not that, brother. I'm proud of the shit I got. And I want to show niggas I'm proud of the shit I got. It don't gotta be no motherfucking secret. You know what I mean? If I was cheating on her, then I'll be like, yeah, let's keep this shit on the under. Cause I don't want the other bitches to find out.
Oh, you're reaching too much.
Right. Yo,
that's not necessarily true though.
Jesus Christ.
You got something you want to add to that? Talk to me.
Yeah, that's not necessarily true because while I was with my girl before we got engaged, before I
we didn't know who Payne was
together.
Yeah, we didn't know nothing.
Perfect example. We didn't know who Payne was bringing to Orlando. We had no idea. Yo, me and Chuck was making up people.
Yeah.
Are you kidding
So
me?
We were guessing.
We had no idea.
It's not. That's not always the case. You know what I mean?
It definitely isn't.
That's
definitely different. It's different strokes for different folks. So I mean, like some people like to post shit. Like we do shit all the time, but I don't post it. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean I'm ashamed or trying to hide her because I got side chicks or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother.
Well, he's not gonna say nothing because Fabian's right along with us. Like she doesn't really care for all that online stuff. She'll do it every now and then because it pleases Chuck. But that's not her forte. She doesn't really care for all that.
I want you to be proud. Be proud of who you're dating.
Yeah, but who said that she's not? She married you.
Well, there's ways that you show that you're proud with somebody.
It doesn't always have to be social media.
No, you're right. But I think in today's world, the easiest path is social media.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem with everything now. Everybody's on social media.
We're only stuck in the shout-outs. Y'all know we're only stuck in the shout-outs. Y'all know that? Like, we didn't even touch. We was in, dog. Yo, are you kidding me? There's so much to get to.
Are we going to touch on the locks?
We got to touch on locks and dipset, man. We got to before we get out of here.
Man, we good. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, we have a whole list of things. I mean, Malice in the Palace. Come on, Chuck. What's wrong?
Hey, man, we only got so much in these shows, brother. And we've already said in the meetings, like, yeah, you know what? Let's hit what we can and get the fuck out of here. Now niggas want to freestyle. I'm here for it. Go. Let's do it. So,
y'all got the energy. I got it.
Ain't no freestyle. We got a list we got to get through.
we got a list we got to get through.
No.
We're still in the shout-out section.
No, but for real, we don't gotta get through the whole list. Let's touch on the locks, dipset.
Let's hit the verses. What do we got for the verses?
Tuesday, baby. August 3rd, locks and dipset. The back and forth banter online between Styles P and Jim Jones has been amazing.
Phenomenal.
You know what I mean? It's just going when they got stage Tuesday, Madison Square, you can just imagine how crazy it's gonna be. Everything leading up to it, man. Like just entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, you have to have a COVID test in order to partake in that.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
But with the spike that's happening now, it's only fair to, you know.
Yeah, they kicked me out of work today because of that.
Yeah, honestly, bro, like there's a state of emergency down here again, in Orange County. But I think, you know, for an event like that, maybe you don't have the fans there. I know what they want. I know the increase, the numbers going back up. So for everything, you know.
Yeah.
Although I'll say this, and I think I speak for Maine as well. Actually, no, I don't speak for Maine on this. I'll speak for myself. If any of the verses that we've seen over the last 2 years, if there was one I'd want to be in the building for, it would be this one.
I would too.
Yeah, totally.
Absolutely. What? Are you kidding me? Yo.
Yeah,
this is one of them for sure. This is definitely one of them.
If it wasn't it might be negotiable to just take a rent to New York for this one. What?
Yep.
Absolutely. You can speak for me on this one, my brother. This is the one. Yeah. This is the one right here. Are you kidding me?
Because the energy in there is going to be incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And once they hit the Dipset anthem, that fucking roof going to come off the place.
So let me ask y'all this. Should they only be allowed to play group songs that they're all in, or should they be allowed to bring solo songs into play? I mean, I'll wrap it around and see what guys.
I think they have to have more than. I mean, it can't be a solo joint, right? So, if Kiss and Styles have the joint, or Styles and Sheik have a joint, I feel like that should qualify, but it shouldn't be the majority.
Well, I think they're gonna end up doing solo joints because Kiss already did his, but like Styles got a couple. Two Guns Up is the whole damn group. So, I mean, and then Santana got some solo joints.
Yeah.
And, you know, Jones got some solo joints that they're gonna want to get off. So, I think they should be allowed to. Like it opens it up more. I think if they allow them to do the solo joints.
Yeah. Yeah, don't handicap them.
Santana got some shit in that bag.
No, with you, no. I believe they should be able to do everything, anything. You know, solo, group efforts. You know, I mean, we allowed everybody else to do their little solos or features on everybody else's stuff. Nah. Let them throw everything at us.
No, I disagree. God damn it, this whole fucking show, bro. I disagree. Like, I'm here to hear the Dips versus the Locks. I don't want to hear Jadakiss versus Cam. You know what I mean? Like, make that its own show. And I think rules, which I like, give me group projects, man. And again, I just said Santana got some shit I would love to hear. You know what I mean? But there's at the time for that.
Yeah, but the rules have always been whatever you're part of. If you've been featured or if it's your song.
Or if you wrote it because
so if you're saying the Locks, you have to them playing the Benjamins. I get it. Because the whole Locks was a part of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But don't give me don't just give me Kiss of Death. I'm like, what are we doing here? That's not the Locks.
How could you have Styles P on stage and not hear I get high? Like, how could you not play that?
So weren't they on the remix?
He's not gonna ever have a solo versus.
I don't.
You gotta.
I think Kiss and Styles were on the remix. Kiss and Sheik won it.
Okay.
I gotta look, but I think you're right. But I mean, the remix sucks compared. The original is better than the remix.
Let me ask you a question.
Chuck loves it. Chuck loves remixes.
Dipset anthem comes on.
Mm-hmm.
We Gonna Make It comes on.
Ooh.
Who wins that round?
Are you kidding me? Don't even ask that dumbass question.
What?
I'm not going that far.
Real shit. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not going that far to say I'm going anthem, but that's a tough round right there. That's a super.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Right there. That's a That's a tough round. Are you kidding me? Like, that's a tough round. That's
This going to end up like
tough round.
13-7, 14-6. It's going to end up something like that when the final score of the tally.
No, I think it'd be closer than that.
Don't be
in
ridiculous.
favor
Don't
of
be ridiculous.
in favor of Dipset.
It's a 1 or 2 point, point win.
It's not that
for either
close.
side.
It's not that close.
1 or 2 point win for either
John.
side.
Yeah.
If
Like
we're
11-9.
sticking to Locke's songs, all three members, 14-6.
No. The
I won't
Locks
go that
category is
far,
crazy, and you better double check that.
No, but let's not be ridiculous though about the Dipset run. The Locks didn't have a run like Dipset. They didn't. They did not have that. Yeah, they didn't have that kind of run. Culturally and everything. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
They had a run. They definitely did.
From
They didn't have a run like a Dip.
From before Bad Boy all the way up.
They didn't have.
Dude,
They didn't have a run like the Dip.
Me, man? Stop.
They didn't have a run like the Dip. They didn't have a run like the Dip. They didn't have a run like the Dip.
You mean like
They
the
didn't have
Dips
a run
as a
like the Dip.
collective?
Stop.
As a collective, yes. I'm not
I
talking
don't know.
individuals. I'm talking about as a collective.
I don't know. They had a run as a conglomerate.
As the group, like just all three of them together, not including their solo stuff, or are you talking about that too? Because if you're saying that too,
I'm talking. I said the Lock didn't have a run like the Dips did. That's what I'm saying. I don't think the Locks had that kind of run. I'm fans of both. I've been following both. I'm talking about the run, and we're just talking about we're just talking about musically too. We're just talking about culturally, all that stuff, though. Like,
yeah,
yo,
Maine speaking facts.
Come on, man.
There's only three runs. There's only three that compare to what Maine's talking about. So that run by the Dips in the 2000s is one, right? Death Row was another one. Just talking about musically, culturally, what they're doing as a unit. Dipset, Death Row, Wu-Tang. Those are the only things that can compare in that that kind of run.
Hold on. So the Locks were prime Bad Boy run. The Locks were prime Rough Rider run, and then they had the D-Block run. Not to mention the shit they had before Bad Boy.
Not like
that shit.
Pretty amazing, but not like
what the Warlocks?
Not like the
Dips. Like if I show you like the total
Dips.
catalog I have for both of them, that shit is not. That shit is just as lengthy, if not more.
I don't care which one in Orlando musically, nigga. Fuck out of here on this one, dog.
The people spoken
DJ. Love you, bro.
That's
Love
the knowledge.
You, bro.
That's the knowledge speaking. That shit is the Locks run is just as crazy, if not crazier, than Dipset's. Dipset had their Dipset run. That's it. The Locks had the Bad Boy Golden Era run, the Rough Rider Golden Era run. Then they had D Block after that in their solo careers. That's way longer than Dipset run.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It is, man. All they had was 2000. All they had was 2000s, man. The Locks were running from 93 through 2000s.
94.
Who was out first?
The Locks.
The Locks was out in 94 and Dip was out in 97.
The Locks was rocking mixtapes in like 93. Before they got signed to Bad Boy, it was like a bidding war for them, and they were on mad mixtapes, running killing shit.
Yeah.
With X, with Mace.
So Camden was crazy around during that time.
Okay. They was around, but they wasn't Dipset. Like no one heard of them like that.
No. I'm saying, well, okay. No, Cam was the one that started it. It's a solo artist that started it. You know what I mean? He brought his guys along, but
he brought them in.
We're talking about Dipset. Yeah, he brought them in, but we're just talking about Dipset and Lock as far as movements, culturally, music, all that stuff. Locks didn't have a better run than Dip, so we just disagree on that one. I mean,
yeah, we can carry that one onto Facebook, man, and have that discussion. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Put up a versus form too.
Laura joining the show from YouTube. Welcome,
yo.
Hey man, you post up a versus form.
Yo, shout out my girl Laura, because she definitely looked out for me maybe about a couple months ago and put me on to someone that had me feeding homeless men, or they were at a shelter. It went on for maybe about 2 or 3 months. So shout out to Laura because she definitely put me in with someone who, you know what I mean. So that was super dope with her. And it was amazing Laura. Because whenever I went through the door with the food, those guys were like, "Man, yo, wow, thank you. That's for us." Like those type of moments, like there, you gotta love. So salute to her for that.
That's what's up.
There's nothing better than going for the community. Nothing better than that, man. Little mirror time, King.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Oh, we out of here now?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't change to please people. If they don't accept you for who you are, then you don't need them in your life.
I disagree. God damn it, though.
You know what? See,
mirror time, man.
He can disagree all he wants. He disagrees with everything.
So you don't change for your relationship?
Say what?
You don't change for your relationships?
Did you hear the whole mirror time? Little, do it. Say it again.
The whole motherfucking mirror time.
He didn't hear it. He didn't hear it.
Say it again, Little.
He definitely didn't hear it. It says don't change to please people. If they don't accept you for who you are, then you don't need them in your life.
Again, the same fucking question is back.
I mean,
Sparring Minds.
Yeah, okay.
Charlie Hustle, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I might be on Joe's side with that one. That's a little tough. Yeah, I didn't hear the whole thing the first time.
Come on, man.
That's a little tough.
You niggas are when I'm the villain on the show. I don't have to be bad guy all the time, man.
Yeah, you ain't on the
listen. You got me this way. This way you're gonna keep me.
No, nigga.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Fuck out of here. That's bullshit.
That's fucking disgusting.
You got me this way. This is where I'm gonna be.
That's bullshit.
This
that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's
Yo,
bullshit.
let's go, man. Sparring Minds.
Yeah.
Where we going?
We out of here, man. Next week.
Yo.
I ain't even had a drink yet.
Stay tuned. We gone, man.
Huh?
Peace and